What the heck is going on with critics? Okay, so I woke up in the morning, just gonna start my day, and then I'm hearing this thing that Rotten Tomato apparently hate the new Godzilla movie, even though most people enjoy it just because it's a monster flick and it's about monsters fighting each other, which apparently they don't like. What? It's just so stupid. Like, it's not. I get it what they're trying to. I get it, man. Sometimes seeing monsters fight each other in their perspective is like, oh, it's nonsense. It's not artistic. Doesn't mean anything. But it really shouldn't. It's a monster movie. It's a monster flick where the main reason why people want to see those type of movies, want to see some monsters, cause some havoc. You know, there's been tons of monster movies that are even worse than the ones we got right now. You know, and yeah, they may have some like side characters or human characters that sucked, but the reason why those old not the old Godzilla movie, the ones that people really hated in terms of like actually showing the monsters and making the monsters look terrible. Like those are the movies that make sense to hate monsters. But if a monster movie at least has a decent effect and has excellent cinematography, showing the monsters fighting each other, showing some nice visual effects for these monsters, then Rotten Tomato could kiss his ass, because it seems like they just want mostly any type of film, no matter what genre or what type, to be either artistic, to be well performed. And yeah, it doesn't work all that well for most films, but like for a monster flick, that doesn't have to be the main focus. The humans are not the main focus of the story. Yeah, they could help, progress the plot and progress the story a bit, but the focus is the monsters. The monsters are the main focus of the film because they're the one. Then Godzilla, that's the name of the most popular monster of all time. We're focusing on Godzilla, but we have to use the humans to at least get a story within the other story. They're the side plot that we have to follow for the main plot. And seeing critics how like they criticize the movie for being, oh, it's just monsters, monsters fighting. That's the whole purpose. But with this new Godzilla movie, battling all these other monsters that we wanted to see since the old days, and seeing their reincarnation in this film and the new looks and the new design, and showing their power to a new audience and a new generation. It's actually a decent film, based on what I've heard. I might want to see the movie, to see what it really is. I mean, I'm just expecting the monster fights to be good. I don't really care much of the humans unless they have some character traits I could relate or enjoy in the screen. But with this whole Rotten Tomato criticism of like hating this movie just because it's just monsters fighting, that's the whole point of the movie. It's an action flick. You didn't complain about Dwayne the Rock Johnson fucking going to this big ass tower from Skyrock. Um, Damn, I forgot the movie already. Like, see, I even forget the movie with the Rock starting in this tall building. But I didn't hear any complaint. All I hear is just, oh, it's just generic action, but not like, oh, it's terrible because it's a generic action film. No, with this one they just complained that it's a generic monster flick, and that's just stupid. That's just really stupid. Sometimes I just feel like critics are just they're too picky of what they want to see and what they want to criticize. I'm not saying we should all rise against we should all rise against Rotten Tomato, but I'm just saying they need to get their shit together, because if they're just gonna be picky about all films, that's not gonna it's not gonna branch out like it's not gonna help people, branch out to experience new films and new genres, new ideas that's presented either in a grand, opium like freaking Godzilla, the new Godzilla movie, or maybe something small like a indie film. It just depends on what they prefer. It's a good movie. I just feel like them criticizing that Godzilla is not a good movie just because it's about monsters fighting. That's just ridiculous. It's stupid. It's pointless to argue that. I mean, if you don't like how the monsters fight, then okay, that's alright. But if it's mostly that reason that you consider this film a bad film instead of looking at the other aspects of the film, then just that's a selfish. You're selfish for that. That's it for the video. I just want to make this point about the Godzilla movie. Um, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm defending, the whole argument that Rotten Tomato thinking about like, oh, it's a bad movie just because it's monsters fighting. It's just stupid. Um, that's it for the video. You wanted to check out what I'm doing at Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You could look down below in the links down in the description. Comment down below, what do you guys think of this whole Rotten Tomato drama? All right, everybody. See you all next time.